I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the show. Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Showcase, episode 103. I am your host, Steve. We are a little light on news, so it might be a quick show. Just kidding. We finally have an abundance of news to talk about. And I was looking back at the stuff that I got to talk about tonight. I totally forgot about some of these other figures that came out earlier in the week. It's been crazy with how much has been going on with SDCC and all the news coming out, all these different companies doing all this crazy stuff. And then, of course, today we get the Doomsday announcements, which couldn't have gone better timing wise. So very excited to talk about all this stuff with all of you tonight. Should be a great show. I'm looking forward to hearing everybody's thoughts in the chat as well. We got a lot to get through. Probably be a little bit of a longer show tonight as well. So buckle up for the ride. Hope you all enjoy, and please hit that like button as we get started here. We got 25 people in the house. Really appreciate you all being here. Well, housekeeping, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a channel member and joining the greatest channel membership in all of the world, the Fandom. You get access to a bunch of cool perks. You get free store credit at the top tiers just for being a member to Underground Figures quarterly. You get some discount codes. You get all this fun stuff. So, and you know, I like doing giveaways from time to time as well. So appreciate all the members. Look at all these names. Amazing. Amazing. So cheers to all of you. Appreciate you all very much. We got people who have almost been members for 3 years now in a few months. So appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all, like I said, all the support over the months and years. Speaking of Underground Figures, make sure you check them out. Go to undergroundfigures.net. No NRD pre-orders. He's got a bunch of this stuff already listed. Look at that. Save yourself a little bit of money. And yeah, go check him out. Best customer service. Shout out to Ray. Such a cool perk he does for the higher tier channel members to give away free store credit just for being a member. Such a cool perk. So huge shout out to Ray. Go check out Underground Figures. And go check out MODUSPACE. Looks like they revamped their website, which is very nice. It's looking really clean. And they're still working on catching up. And use code FANDOM in all caps. Save a little bit of money off your order. And yeah. And then also, if you're looking, make sure you go check out Fulcrum Customs. His store is back open for the time being. If you want some blades, some sabers, make sure you go check him out. Get yourself some saber blades and whatnot, light kits, all that good stuff. And that is it. Let me get to all of you lovely people in the chat tonight. Who's in here first? Join the fandom. We got My Father Jenga. What's up, man? Hello there. These figures, those figures look so good. There is a lot of stuff, man. I'm looking forward to talking about it. Thank you for being here. We got my guy Drained, your diehard channel member. What's up, man? Yo, the prices aren't too bad either. Was expecting Doom to be close to 500. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But thanks so much for being here, man. Good to see you in the chat again. Newest channel member after a few weeks. We got Neilerific, no diehard channel member. Greetings, everyone. Lots of doom and gloom to discuss. Thankfully, nothing we have to rush for. Too much else to pay for in the next month. That's right. You don't really have to rush. Don't feel like you gotta get trigger happy now. We got Universal Key, longtime super fan. What's up, bro? Evening, everyone. Evening to you, man. Thank you so much for being here. We got Dynamic Figures, another fan of the channel. Good evening, Steve. Marvel fans are eating good after today's announcements. No doubt. No doubt. Marvel is finally what we've all been waiting for and saying was going to happen for the second half of the year is now upon us. So it is going to be it's going to be a wild ride for the second half of this year going into the first half of 2027. But thank you so much for being here, man. We got another fan of the channel, Ash. What's up, bro? Ash Chase in the house. What up, Plastic Crackheads? OMG Gambit. You know how long? Oh yeah, dude. I thought about you when Gambit was, and I was like, dang, I bet you the people like Ash are real excited for the Resistance to be built out. So it looks like it's gonna be similar like outfit and stuff too. So I'm about to make a name for myself here. LFG, let's go, dude. I'm glad you're hyped for it. That's awesome. Dranger said he got the FOMO with Cyclops. Had to get an order on him as well. Don't get that FOMO, bro. Don't get that FOMO. You got time. You got time. Shout out to myself. Good evening, all. Welcome into one of the craziest shows of the year. It's gonna be a wild ride. This episode usually is one of the craziest ones of the year. It was, I think, the last couple of years, just because there's so many announcements, so much stuff to talk about. Gonna be a fun one. We got Fig Poser. What up, though? I'm on good stream tonight, but I'll check the replay. All right, bro. Appreciate that. We got Brandon Ullman. What's up, dude? These figures actually get me excited for what the movie has in store for us. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do for the movie. I want to see the movie. I want to see the movie first. We got Johnny Chronicles. What's up, man? Fan of the channel. Evening all. Holy smokes, see, my wallet just exploded. A lot of exploding wallets around here. A lot of exploding wallets. Did Steve just read his own chat in the third person? I sure did. I sure did, man. We got Diehard channel member Mushi. What's up, man? Hello, community of collectors. Did I miss any SDCC Star Wars figure announcements? You didn't. Outside of some just sideshows showing their mechanical leg Clone Wars mall that they're doing. Otherwise, no. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get any Star Wars at all for this. That just tells me maybe they're gearing up for the 50th. Because Marvel went quiet, Doomsday, Star Wars might be going quiet. We'll see. We'll see. We got my guy Clinton Martin, fan of the channel. What's up, dude? Howdy, folks, he says. Howdy to you. Appreciate you being here. We got another diehard channel member, Big Rib. What's up, Big Rib? Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Cheers to you, my friend. Another diehard channel member, ACGHK said, what is up, guys? Love seeing all of the channel members in here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Good evening, friends. Hope all is well. You too, AJ. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Just a few things to talk about tonight. That's right. That is right. Just a few. Slow week. Not much to talk about for tonight's stream. Oh, man, this is the one I'm sitting there this afternoon. These Doomsday things, just like I saw the secret base post of all these figures, and I'm like, yes. Yes. Sunday showcase is about to be lit. Moose says, why am I seeing a request to join when I'm already a member of the channel? I don't know. No clue, but don't worry about it. We got Cage, long time channel member of the Fanatics here. Sup, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. What's up, Cage? Appreciate you being here, man. And I think Cage celebrates 31 months. Sheesh, we're into the 30s now with the goat emoji. Strength. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 31. I know when you put yours, that's the longest reigning. So, man, crazy. Remember milestone of 31 months, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't believe I've been doing this for that long. We got CT603. What's up, CT? Another fan of the channel. Hot Toys for the win. Hope you're having a good one, man. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Yeah, Hot Toys, they kind of went off for this one, so. Stranger says still anticipating the Walking Dead figures. Yeah, in art, like, I'm kind of bummed they didn't really do too much for San Diego Comic-Con. I thought that would have been a good chance for them to showcase more than they did. You know, with all these companies showing everything, Jazz Inc., Caustic Plastics, just everything. And they just didn't really show much. I was actually kind of surprised, but thought they would take advantage of it. What's up, Big Dog Pound, fan of the channel? Woo, let's go. Johnny, we're doomed. We're all doomed. It's gonna be crazy. BDP, I appreciate this, man. If you have not joined this channel, it's totally worth joining, folks. I try to give it a good value for the channel members. You know, I feel like if you win something on a giveaway, like if you win a figure or something, you kind of like got your money back and then some just in that. So it is, I like to say it's a worthwhile thing to join, and you know, just to provide that support for my channel as well means a lot. Yeah, Dranger loves those blades from FULCRUM Customs. They're great, man. They're great. And Big Dog Pound celebrates 20 months. He's getting closer to that 2-year mark. It is always a pleasure to be here, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words, and thank you so much for the 20 months. We got my guy Renz, fan of the channel. Happy Sunday/Monday, everyone. No Monday nightmares for you today, man. Hug your wallets tight and kiss them good night or goodbye, depending on what type of collector you are. But thank you for being here, man. We got my guy Titer, NAC channel member. Surprise, Star Wars didn't get anything from Hot Toys for San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, same, man. Same. Crazy. We got Striker 47. What's up, dude? My wallet. It's Doom. Good luck, man. Good luck. Johnny already pre-ordered Cyclops and Gambit. I'm sure those figures are going crazy. I bet you right now. Let me look at this. Let me check this out. I'm just going to go to Hot Toys. Filter. Hulk is already number 2 on the bestsellers. Wow, Luna Snow is outselling the Alien Warrior right now. That's pretty crazy. I thought some of these figures would already be up there. Guess not. Well, either way, they're gonna be up there. We got Moose with the $2 reduce. Thank you, my friend. Today, unboxed Red Hulk. Nice pull. Iconic Muhammad Ali. Woo! Dang, man. That's a lot of unboxings. That is a lot, my friend. Thank you so much for the $2. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you all. Super chats are always welcome in here. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for being a longtime channel member as well at the top tier. Goated, man. Goated. We got Northwest Collector. Hey, or sup, Steve? What's up, bro? Thank you for tuning into the show tonight. Good to see you back. Howard Chan knows how to get us. He does. He does. Are these timed exclusives or limited edition? I mean, they don't say timed on Sideshow. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Embo. He was the one that we saw. They didn't put him out for pre-order. It'll happen in due time. It'll happen. They got to announce him. They didn't want to take the shine away from the Doomsday. I get it. I get it. What's up, Darth Maximus and Nora Jaw? I have 1 figure on pre-order for 2027 Queen Amidala. I'm guessing by the end of the year, I'll have 6 or 7 on pre-order for next year. My retirement fund is yelling. Yeah, those pre-orders catch up quick when you get into those next years. It's kind of crazy. And then not to mention, like, when things get delayed and then things start piling up. That's why I've kind of cut back on pre-orders and, yeah, been real careful lately. Figure, what's the one figure you would day one pre-order from the announced figures from any company? Dude, I'm not day one pre-ordering any of this stuff, actually. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything. To be honest, I don't think I would really day one pre-order anything right now. I don't really like feel the need to dopo. I really haven't done that in a while. Really, it's only like limited exclusive stuff that like you have to make a choice on whether or not, or else it's gonna sell out. You know, like these artisan figures and stuff. But otherwise, I really haven't done any. I really haven't dopoed anything in a really long time. I guess like if I had to, I don't know. I don't even want to say if I had to choose one. Like one that I couldn't miss out on, I'd probably put like Cyclops up there as like one that I wouldn't want to miss out on. That really comes to mind. Also, like, yeah, that Hulk looks really good too. Seamless Hulk. But we're going to talk about all of it. We're going to talk about it all. We got Collection Obsession, longtime fan of the channel. Hello there. Hello, collectors. Hello to you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Stranger says, those Mondo TMNT, dude. I just got Donatello. Man, that figure is good, man. I had one little like QC issue on one of the head sculpts, and it kind of sucks. I got this figure in like the secondary market, so I guess I'm gonna find out if Mondo's customer service really is what everybody says it is, because apparently, like, if you buy something on eBay or like a secondary or Facebook, like I bought this one on Facebook from somebody, apparently Mondo's customer service will still take care of you. So we'll see if they come through, but it's just a really small issue. I'm really tiny, like small paint defect on one of the head sculpts, but nevertheless something that I'm hoping to get taken care of. But that figure is sick, man. My first Mondo figure, they come with a ton of accessories. I think they're overpriced for what you get, and really the only justifiable thing for the price is how much stuff you get, like how many things you get as part of like the figure, because they just load so much stuff up in there. So many, like it has 4 portraits, which is crazy. So yeah, there's a lot of flexibility with it. It's very cool figure. So I jumped on that line late. I'm hoping to now I got to find me a timed edition Leonardo, and then I'm gonna be pre-ordering the other ones from here on out, so I don't miss out on those ones. What's up, Big Rip, celebrating 21 months of membership, not 31 months, but getting there. I appreciate you, dude. Almost 2 years. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much for all the months and the over a year, almost 2 years. We got Brandon in the house. What's up, dude? Day 1 pre-order is 1/4 scale Joker, but I'm very few that love quarter scale. Yeah, quarter scale, sweet, man. Thank you so much for being a fan of the channel. Good luck with customer service. Appreciate that, Dranger. Do I think Shredder's too big? I don't think so, man. That figure looks sick. I got to remember to try to hopefully, you know what? I got to make sure I don't even know like who would have that up on. I don't know who would have that up on. Let me look. How do I rewind? I'll be able to, I think, find them somewhere. I want to pull those up. I'm sure there's photos somebody has on yeah, there's a bunch of photos on here. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Brandon Gash, there we go. Yeah, nice. I will use those ones. I want to make sure I put those up. Dude, these Mondo ones are sick, man. They're as close as you can really get. I don't think they think there's a big enough market for them. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. NECA wouldn't do them either. Also sucks that if you didn't hear, NECA, after many years, I don't know how many years, it's been a long time, they are no longer going to have the Ninja Turtles license, which is crazy. Yeah, no more TMNT for NECA, which is, man, they've made so much TMNT stuff, so I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let's talk about our first figure of the night here. We're gonna talk about the Punisher that was announced, and man, I will say, out of all of the hype, there's a lot of hype around the Doomsday announcements, a lot of hype around, you know, this figure, the Hulk. There's just a lot of hype overall in the hobby, but hype doesn't stop me from catching some of these just weird decisions that Hot Toys makes about stuff. And this one is weird that this is the Punisher from Brand New Day, but they're just branding it the Punisher. They're not really branding it for the movie. But if you look at like the trailers and stuff, this is literally like the Punisher from the movie. So I don't really know why that is. But yeah, it's very interesting. Just, I don't know why, that maybe licensing or something has to do with getting around, like not having to do it Brand New Day because they already have his likeness. Maybe it's something like doesn't cost him as much money or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know. Brand New Day in 2 days. Yeah, I'm seeing it on Thursday. I don't know who's taking the turtle license. That's a good question. What's up, Chris Santos? What's up, man? We got Boba Fettuccine, super fan of the channel. What's up, all? What's up, Boba? Appreciate you being here, man. Good to see you in the chat. Darth Malx is going to do a mashup of the two. Nice. Nice. That's cool. I prefer the look of this version. I don't know. I like kind of the washed out logo. But also his other suit from like One Last Kill, or like the one that's from like the Netflix Punisher. I also like that variation. So I kind of like these, how it has like the daggers in the front of his vest. But I mean, it really comes down to preference. I think this version, I think this sculpt is the better sculpt of the two without the beard. But yes, it's crazy. They were just like branding, like I said, branding this Punisher and not Brand New Day, because it's literally him from Brand New Day. So, but otherwise, if you're looking for a Punisher, this might be kind of the one to end up, you know, the one to get here. I guess really for me, it comes down to, you know, it comes down to preference on what you want to do here, but you have some options now, and I think they both look good in their own right, like for what you're getting. And I wonder, like, are we going to just see another Punisher at some point? Probably. Clint says he looks more manly with the beard. I like that sculpt. I like that sculpt too, but I think this one's better. I don't know. I feel like they really, like, this is like one of the best sculpts they've captured his likeness with. Outfit looks great. You always accessories. Always love when companies do these watches where it covers up kind of like the seam for the wrist. Like, that looks dope. I love this. I probably wouldn't display him with this giant RPG, but yeah, I'm not gonna be displaying him with this. You get this basic base right here. Sculpt is great, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, so I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on some figures. You guys can let me know what your thoughts are in the chat as we go, or if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them as I go along. But we got a lot to talk about. It's, like I said, jam-packed show. What's up, MB Dyson? Thanks so much for being here. Big Wheat, they even teased Hicks. Let's go. Let's go. They sure did. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Do. Yeah, this sculpt is crazy good, man. Crazy good. And like, this is super shiny, and you can see all the pores in the face. I have a feeling this is going to soften up a bit like the most of their sculpts do, but it looks insanely good. That right there, dang. Just a little bit harsh lighting with this one. Sheesh. Screen accurate bulletproof vest. Stranger says, I'm seeing people with Mustafar Anakin. Did it release? It released, I guess, like informally. Yeah, they got some stock, but they didn't put the blogger photos out. Another one that I'm surprised they didn't. Well, it's pretty much the same as it's very similar to the Japan exclusive one. So I don't know. That one was supposed to be a Sideshow exclusive, but because Hot Toys is a company, of course, they're going to have it in Hong Kong too. But yeah, it's out. It's out in some people's hands. I would guess like this week we're going to probably get the blogger photos for that. If they even do blogger photos. I don't know if they're going to for that figure. I guess we'll see. So you don't get a ton here. You get a bunch of hands. You get a few weapons. You get a generic base, which I actually think that's cool with like the Punisher skull on the base. But for me personally, if I'm getting one Punisher, it's probably this one. I don't like... I would also like to do maybe like a kit bash between the two, but at the same point in time, like I'm not going to buy two of these just to do that. Not going to do it. So that's that. Yeah, Clinton, people got their got some emails from Sideshow about this warehouse 729. So I'm gonna guess maybe even we wake up to that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, seamless wrist would be nice. He says you haven't received it yet. He's okay waiting. Yeah, that's fine. Rated likes this one way better. Yeah, it looks dope. And then we got the Hulk, which is crazy. I think we were talking about this last week, and I was just like, yeah, of course we're gonna get a Hulk from this movie, right? Gotta happen. And I think obviously the main thing that sticks out about this is we finally get oh shoot. Okay, never mind, I got it back. We finally get a seamless Hulk, which is what everybody wanted, right? Yeah, Johnny, it's a tough decision between the two Punishers. Man, this is like what you want to see from a Hulk figure, man. And the one figure that really sticks out is here, I'll go backwards. This. And I own this figure. And this is actually a really great figure. I thought it was awesome. Because like you can kind of see the knee joint here, but like the pants covered up really well. I always like the ripped pants version, so I'm glad they kind of paid tribute to that with these ones too. Man, this figure is this MMS 186. This thing is a big figure. Also, this is just crazy to see MMS 186 all the way to 905. That's insane. Next year we might hit like MMS 1000. I wonder what that figure is going to end up being. What they can do for their 1000th movie masterpiece series figure. But anyways, this is just like crazy comparison. This is going to be a monster figure. It's going to be crazy. But very cool. I mean, this just like not being able to see the shoulder joints is this is just such a big W right here. That's really the one thing. This is what everybody already knows. You know, so seamless arms, yes, but those wrists. Wish Marvel had him wearing sweatbands or a wristwatch or something so we could hide him. Yeah, I don't really think it's not that big of a deal, I don't think, on this one. Like, they blend in pretty well. At least the other one, like, I like the other Hulk with the joints. So this one I'm okay with. Also, like, I wish they would include like the torn white t-shirt. That'd be cool. Maybe they'll add that on as an accessory after the movie comes out or something. I don't know, that'd be nice. What's up, Brick? Fan of the channel. Good friend. Good evening. Good evening to you, Brick. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, like, I don't think these wrists actually look too bad. Yeah, this is just, man, sick what they're able to do in creating this. This kind of really shows the scale right here. Darth Malk says MS1 gold coated Iron Man Mark III. Yeah, exactly. Clint says, you think the head is too small? A lot of people are complaining about it. I think I'm gonna add a torn shirt to this once I get it. I don't know, man. I think like it'll depend. Like I guess the movie, be able to tell from the movie, but I think it looks pretty good overall. I think based on the one photo that I saw, it looked a little small, but also that could just be like the camera, and we'll see what the movie shows. But dang, that is sick, man. Full seamless, ankles and all. Like if you need a Hulk, this is like the one to have. James says, do you think with the seamless arms, your articulation is not the greatest? Kind of worries me. No, the articulation like will actually be with how, like, at least compared to like Bane has really good articulation. So does like that Wolverine with the seamless elbows, or like the seamless arms with the elbows. Like, I'm trying to think what other figures I have that are, you know, they're like the biggest one that sticks out is Bane. So like you can articulate this figure like actually surprisingly well. Like you could put him in this pose right here in this picture, like this one, arms up, and this would be totally fine to leave him like this. You would not have a problem. Like this stuff this medical grade silicone is sturdy stuff. Like, do you want to stretch it to the max? probably not, but like even doing something like this, you'll be totally fine. It bounces right back. These sculpts are good too. They got this like little kind of touch of gray in the hair as well. Also, like the one thing that makes me hesitate for this is them going back and doing Avengers. Because this body is going to get reused 100%. There's no way this is the only Hulk that they're gonna do with this body. You don't put this much R&D into something to create this to only use it once. The Johnny's this is the only Hulk I'll ever need. I thought that when I first saw this, but I don't. Like, if they were to do an artisan edition and give him the younger face from Avengers, like make him look like just make him look younger, like when we first see him in Avengers, that would be tough for me to want this one over that one. Like Avengers Hulk, this figure, but upscaled to this, which kind of it's very similar in this regard, but not having like the gray in his hair, not having him be as old and go back to that Avengers look, that'd be the one for me. And honestly, I think it's gonna happen. Because where are we at? Like Avengers, the first movie came out 2012. So we're what, almost at the 15-year anniversary of that. I don't see them doing this Hulk and only doing this body once. Probably get another red Hulk out of it too. This is also cool that the heads or the face sculpts are interchangeable. That you just kind of like it's a face sculpt that's interchangeable, not the not the actual hair, or not the actual head. So you don't get two head sculpts. You just like swap the face plates. Steve, don't be a dream crusher, man. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, I mean, you really can't go wrong with either one. That's what I'll say too. Like, I think a lot of people are going to be fine with this. Yeah, that's sick, dude. Freaking jacked Hulk. I just think it's so cool having like the ankle joint completely seamless too. Like, this is just badass, man. You're not getting a lot with this figure. Also, like, I wonder, like, and like, I don't know, I've kind of been like relatively blind on this movie, but like, do we see any type of like second Hulk announced for this movie? Like, I could see them doing that too, like a dirtied up version, or like blood on him somehow, or like just whatever. Like, I could see them doing like a weathered version of this figure too for the movie, depending on kind of what happens, and throw in like another accessory or something like that. So don't put it past them for this movie to make their money off this. Looks crazy, man. You don't get a lot with this. You get this base. You get. It would have been nice for them to include like more hands. That's kind of, we only get like the 2 pair. Would have been nice to maybe get like a little extra, maybe one extra set beyond that with another like hand pose. What they would do, I don't know, but like give us one more set of hands maybe. The problem is it's so damn big. You have to like, you literally have to like redo how you make the box just to put another mold of a hand in there. So it's interesting, but definitely a hype figure. What's next? We got a bunch of common riders. Luna Snow, I don't really feel like the need to necessarily talk about this too much. This Luna Snow figure, but it's cool they're doing more Marvel Rivals and video game stuff. It'll be interesting to see what else they do. So here's another like silicone seamless upper body, which is cool. I love when they do that. I think that's great. This is the thing, special edition exclusive added bonus. And we now know that the, flat hands who do the thunderclap would have been good. Yeah, I agree. That would have been cool for Hulk. But for this figure, man, this figure, I am very intrigued. The one thing that I want to bring up for this figure is the fact that they are, hold on, let me see if I can find it. I know I'm scrolling fast here. I forget if they actually, right here. as just revealed, get ready to hit the stage with Luna Snow. The skin, the special edition, will include a card with an in-game downloadable code for players to redeem this skin. This bonus offer will only be available through select regional channels. This is going to be very interesting because this is the type of stuff that people actually care about. Like, I will be very curious to see what this skin, just this downloadable code for this, goes for, like, in the secondary market. It could be $5, I don't know, but like, they are locking a downloadable skin behind a like really expensive figure. That means that this skin, the only way to get it is through the figure. This is inevitably going to probably sell for a decent amount of money. So this is just like, I was joking around about this, like, man, now not even like figures are free from downloadable content or DLC, man. It's crazy. It's crazy that they put like literal DLC into a figure now. That's how digital we are getting. So that was the one thing that stuck out to me, but not a figure I'm interested in, but that was like the main thing I wanted to bring up. We got my guy Howard Potts Fnac Chandler. What's up, dude? I'm watching No Volume, Such as Life with Kids during bedtime. Hi, Howard. Hello. I'm waving to you. Thanks for being here, man. Hope those kids go down to sleep quick. Let's keep going. Let me get down here. This is interesting too. So they do this like this other Death Stranding 2 figure. This is a Junji Ito suit, or Junji Ito suit. So another suit that you unlock in the game, and this one's only 2,000 units, which is crazy. Which I'm gonna guess. This is still available. Yep. Only 2,000 units. Pre-order still available. $485, man. I mean, I'm waiting for just the original. The original really is the only one that I want, but it's cool. It's just that original look, I think, is the one that's really like the one for me. I don't mind like the artistic design of the suit, and like, yeah, if you're really, really into this game and you really want to see, you know, something else come from the game, or you're into variant suits, then very cool. But this is funny. This is emote, doing an emote in the game. But looks great. Looks great. I wonder if the artisan, I'm gonna guess it doesn't really include anything different. I didn't really look at this too closely. You get this also generic base. You don't get the base from that first one. So more limited. Oh, so they're doing, wait, are they doing both of these? Both of these are, oh, they're both limited to 2,000. Okay. So 2,000 sculpted and 2,000 sculpted and 2,000 artisan. That's interesting. I'm excited to get this, the OG of this figure. Okay, collectible card with the illustration. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, really, you get the exact same thing other than the wool hair. So there you go. That's that one. We got Randy Watson in the house. What's up, dude? Hello, all. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Who says offer a bonus that's not related to something physical or shooting yourself in the foot? I mean, I get what they're doing. Like, if I played the game and I was like a really big fan of the game, and you could only get like a skin or something to unlock in the game from buying the figure, if it was like something that I really wanted, I would actually think that that's really cool. I would actually want the download. So I can see why they do it. Can't wait to see comparisons in Art's Norman face in this. Yeah, I think Hot Toys did a really good job capturing his likeness from the game. Like, this is really, really good. I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out. Like, fully turn out, though. We'll see. Man, they dropped a lot of figures since I last streamed. But yeah, some of this stuff, like, and this is what I'm saying. So really the only, when I remember we were in the group, my Facebook chat, Figures a Fan of Facebook chat, you could join up there if you want to talk figures outside of the streams and stuff. But we were sitting there like, okay, here we go. I didn't want to go to bed because like this was 10:10 Central Time. PM, Hulk, and then it was Punisher, and then it was like, okay, here we go. They're starting to do all these like ACGHK reveals and whatnot. And then it was like, okay, 2 bangers, Hulk, Punisher, and then we get Kamen Rider, Luna Snow, which I think, wait, was that a different day? No, we kept going. Kamen Rider, Luna Snow, and then we get these other ones. The Into the Morning, Sam Porter Bridges, and then Alien Queen, Joker quarter scale. That was it for that night. All right, Star Killer, what's up, man? There's so much to cover. Wallets are not safe. No, they aren't. So anyways, Kamen Rider, which I didn't realize, like Kamen Rider, I think that's how you say it. I think it's Kamen Rider. I didn't realize this was like extremely popular. I'm pretty sure it's in Japan. Like this is like, I guess like I was reading up on this a little bit because I was like, I want to kind of learn about Kamen Riders and like what's the deal with these. Apparently these are like Star Wars and like Marvel type level in Japan. Like that's how like hype people are for these. So I think that's why they're going really crazy in on this line. Like I guess people look at these like they're that level of top IP. Some people, I think like they're also like kind of like similar to like the Power Rangers and stuff. So a lot of people like those. So I can respect why they're doing it. They're just not for me. Okay, Aliens fans, man, y'all are eating good because, man, what'd you get? Like what was it? The Alien Warrior. You got Ripley. This is coming now. This is not one that I thought they would do, and they're teasing a power loader. So I would think that that is after many years sitting in the graveyard going to actually happen. But man, this thing is crazy. 53 centimeters tall, 110 centimeters long. What is that? 43 inches? 43 inches long. That is 3.5 feet long. Whoa. Wow, this thing is a massive figure. I didn't realize that. And 53 centimeters, what? That's like almost 2 feet, 20 inches, 21 inches. So it's like as tall. This thing is as tall as like that Venom figure and is almost straight up. Like if you lengthen it out 3.5 feet. Buy now, worry about where to put it later. Yeah, bro, you know it. We've had that conversation. What's up, Iron Beowulf, fan of the channel? What's up, dude? What's up, brother? Let's go Aliens. Yeah, man, Alien fans are eating good, but from what I've seen too, like I know Scorch Xenomorph everybody loves, which I'm out. If like you guys, if you've been listening to me, I'm out on Aliens. Not something that I'm gonna be getting into. That's where I got to draw the line. But Northwest Collector, they took the Hicks Coming Soon thumbnail down. Of course they did. But dang, man. This is like, these are the types of figures that are just like, man, it's weird. Sometimes Hato is just like, they'll do their thing, and then they'll just come out with a straight up just banger type of figure. Like the types that are like, man, how do you even make these? It's crazy. Ash, this is awesome, but I have Doomsday figures by. We know, Ash, we know. Yeah, I'll complete the nest, look, group them up together. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy detailed. And everybody's saying like, oh, Scorch Xeno is like, with how good that one is, this one's probably going to be, you know, just as good. Only downside is the price. Sheesh. Very, very, very pricey. That is crazy. Oh, wow. Wow. Man. Like, that is a crazy comparison. Alien Warrior only goes up to like the torso. Or like the waist almost. Sheesh. That is going to take up some real estate. Look at how small Ripley is. Actually, Ripley looks pretty good here. Bigger than the dewback? It is bigger than the dewback. Yeah. I think the dewback's only like 32 inches long. Let me check. 31.5 inches. I was pretty close. Yeah, this is 3.5 feet. Sheesh. I 100% agree, Clint. Not a fan of the stand in the middle that's coming right up like that. But otherwise, like, I don't know how you hold it up. And then here we go, the power loader tees. This just seems like an elaborate thing to like build, man. Crazy. This thing's not gonna be cheap. This would be like a $350 thing. $300 power loader. Actually, probably closer to $4. Like $354. With how man, with this Dr. Doom throne that we're gonna talk about, $210 for like probably a vinyl throne with like a cardboard backdrop. Like this is not gonna be cheap. Yeah, I don't know if they they took the 6 things down. Sorry, Emmy Dyson. AJ says this like will be the biggest figure in your collection. She will dwarf the Hulk and is hunched down in these photos. Yeah, crazy. Very cool though. Like this by itself like this would look sick. Big Rip says Queen is coming home with 2 warriors already ordered. Think I'm skipping the loader though. Dang, man. Northwest Collections, I'll believe it when they release it. I don't blame you. Yeah. This is just like, it's weird as in the graveyard, then they show this. Like this is like, to put this into a photo like this is crazy. Collectibles are sold separately. To put it in a photo like this, just like this in your face, I feel like they got to do it. Usually when they put it in your face like that, they are going to end up doing it. Besides Bespin Escape Leia. That's the one that we still need. But this is crazy. Look at that, man. Crazy detail. Crazy price too. Sheesh. If you're an Alien fan, congratulations. Oh, that thing coming out of the mouth is sick. Hyper realistic sculpting and paint. Looks great, man. This looks like you will get poked by that tail. So you get 2 interchangeable face parts, open mouth and articulated mouth. That's dope. And it's just showing some of these different like paint applications and stuff like that. Get this base with the egg, highly posable tail, a few different hands. Alien fans are eating. Dude, I wish I had a 1/6 Rancor. Oh, I'd be so sick. I would love that. I would love that. One day. Alrighty, moving along. Order sale Joker. Limited 2,000 units. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about this, but and I'll look at the photos like when I go through like ACGHK, SDCC photos and whatnot. But if you don't know Heisey, who's doing the sculpt, yeah, great sculptor. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I wonder if like he does sculpt and paint work. I don't know, but he does amazing work. So like this looks really, really good. And you already know Hot Toys is going to end up doing another Joker as well. Because this license for the license for his likeness or his likeness rights are going to be ending I think come end of the year. So like if they don't get anything like approved before that, I think that maybe they end in 2027. So Hot Toys is going to do another one. InArt's going to do another one. It's going to happen. I also wonder if Hot Toys is going to try something silicone, like in the face, like J&D did. I wonder. Either way, this looks really, really good. Look at that. Has a great shot. Also, the rooting looks different on this. Like, this doesn't look like, it looks a little gluey in here, but, and in here as well, but not as gluey as their other one. Also, this could very well be the prototype version. I should say this may very well be the prototype version of the hair where it's like a different rooting technique, and then the other one's just glued on. This looks like almost like it's individually rooted. That's dope, having both of these. Very cool. Great sculpt, man. Highly detailed. You get everything with this. Also, I love this. I love how they're doing the interchangeable forearms. They should do that on their other stuff. Gotham City street themed diorama base. That's cool. Man, gone way too soon. Young, such talent, Osaka. Yeah, for real, man. Crazy. You get all the standard Joker accessories here that you would get with a Joker figure. So, but this is sick, man. Almost sold out, I think. Maybe. I don't know. And we got a lot to talk about tonight. Sheesh. We got a lot, ladies and gentlemen. John Wick is out. The OG. Remember when I saw this photo, I was like, damn, this is sick. I do have the artisan edition on order. I thought about maybe not keeping it because I think I mentioned I'm getting the John Wick, the J&D John Wick actually. So I'm not really necessarily, we'll see how it turns out compared to this one, or I'll take this one to make it a different look, but I don't know if I'm necessarily going to end up needing it because that J&D one I think is ultimately going to end up being better. I didn't think that initially, but I think J&D is going to get it right. They're retooling the sculpt a little bit. I think they're going to that one's really going to hit. Comes with a pencil. I think the artisan actually turned out, I think it looks great. Whether or not you want to pay the extra really comes down to preference because I think the sculpted looks really good too. Darth Maul says, I think they improved the head sculpt on this John Wick. It looks great, man. Who's got both versions, huh? That's a big commitment, getting both rooted and sculpted. Turtleneck, I don't know if I would put like, it's gonna be hard to do a clothing swap. I don't know if I'd want to do that or not. That seems like a pain. This looks like the same sculpt as like the ballerina one, but ballerina doesn't have the battle damage. Looks great. I'm not loving some of this. That looks very gluey right here. Very gluey. I think his beard looks good though too here. Yeah, I mean this is so great. You can just pose the heck out of John Wick. Yeah, like this looks very gluey right here. Sculpt is on point though. Got the Terran tactical handguns. Tailoring actually looks pretty dang good if you ask me. Yeah, like right here, that is like looking, this is looking very gluey right here on this photo. A lot of glue. Unless it's like lighting or post-processing, but I don't know. I think they got sculpted in here too. Yeah, I think the hair ultimately looks pretty good though. Cool, comes with a coin and a pencil. Ash might just be maybe everything else that dropped before Doomsday drops just don't hit the same level. Yeah, the Doomsday hype is real, man. No doubt. Nobody wants to hear me talk about these figures right now. They just want to hear Doomsday. So I'm trying to speed through some of these, but John Wick is worthy, man. Stranger, don't trust that rooted hair. Still leaning towards that John Wick 4. John Wick 4 is great, man. I think the open mouth sculpt isn't as good, but it's still a great figure. I have him. He's right over here. Love that figure. Then you get all these coins, you get all these guns. This looks, that's money, man. And they've come a long way with their John Wick sculpts. I will say that too. Sheesh. That looks, this right here. Man, that looks really good. Sculpted hair. Man, that sculpted hair is money, man. Money. This one really, I don't think necessarily needed an artisan. It's cool. It's definitely cool. And I think it looks good, but sculpted too is just like, I would have been fine if they didn't do artisan, even though I'm getting it because it's John Wick, but I think the sculpted looks just really good too. Really just your preference. I like this. They laid this all out on the base. These weapons are dope too. They're just like how, like, they have all the intricacies of the weapons on here too. All the accessories. Looks great. And they usually get the weapons accurate to each movie, which is nice. Coin. Dunzo. Still available for pre-order if you just want the sculpted version. And I think that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, we got one more. Let's talk about Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling, which this is something I actually want to watch, but this is cool. I wonder how much more they'll do from this show. But I like the concept of the show. This kind of video gamey concept, but this is a cool anime figure. I like how they did the seamless forearms on this too. That's, at least I think they're seamless. The one downside I will say about this, the base, I don't know about the base, but that looks good. Like the tailoring of the clothes. I think they did a great job actually with this, like overall. Yeah, this is exactly what I was gonna say. But yeah, Amy Dyson Spidey isn't even out yet and Doomsday is dominating. I know, it's crazy. That's what Avengers does. This is exactly what I was gonna say, Clinton, about the eye chips versus rolling eyes. Just make the eyes roll. Like, you guys do this for every figure. It can't be that hard. Like, the chips are not, I don't really think, like, also, how do you swap these? You know? Like, and also then, like, and I get what they're trying to do, like eye chips one way, one the other way. Just make it so that they're rollable. I don't love the eye chips idea. Well, you get all these weapons though. And I'm going through this one kind of fast, but yeah, like this is what I mean. It's crazy on some they can do like all of these seamless forearms. Why can't we get this for other figures? Like these heavy hitter figures, you know? Like, why can't we? I don't get it. I don't get why they choose for this, but not something else. Because look at that. That looks sick. I don't know. I don't know. Not gonna. This is just blogger photos for that Mark 7. Blogger photos for a brand new day. Spidey, fine. We already kind of talked about that figure last time. Another common rider. Another common rider. You know what? Let's go through some of this real quick, and then we'll get into the Doomsday stuff. This is just their... Is this their ACGHK? Yeah, it's their ACGHK post. So I just want to go through this. A lot of this is just really easy, easy stuff to get through. As you can see, they had the Doomsday counter as well. Let's just go through this real quick to look at some of these photos. I'm going to skip kind of fast. You got Spider-Man brand new day. They even put it in the brand new day case with Punisher, even though it's late. That looks dang good though. Even though they labeled Punisher the Punisher. Sheesh. The Hulk's looking really good, man. This looks great. Punisher looks, I mean, this is like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like the bearded sculpt, but this is just phenomenal work right here. That might be one of their best sculpts. This might be it. This is going to be on the, when does this Punisher come out? Let me look. Ooh, July 2020, July to December 2027. Sheesh, man. I was gonna say this might be on the sculpt of the year list if they get this out this year, but not this year. Joker's crazy good too. Crazy good quarter scale Joker. Well done, Hot Toys. This looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to not get the FOMO on the Aliens line, but that's dope, man. Sheesh. It looks pretty good. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's go. Just got these couple photos of John Wick. That hair is gonna look great for Artisan. You don't get a ton of accessories with this one, but that's money. I'm excited for that one. I know I'm breezing through some of these, but I just want to bring this up because these are all fresh on what was just announced. I mean, that's pretty dang good, man. They can get that close. That's great. Common Riders. They look cool. Are these pants pleather? If they are, they look like they're really these. If these are all pleather pants, yikes. Like these pants digging right into this? No, thank you. Yeah, Clint, when I was thinking of John Wick, this is what I think about the one from Ballerina with the longer hair. Yeah. Yeah, like that John Wick Chapter 3 look. They really went all out. What is this, Fractured Jinx? I still haven't seen season 2. I should do that. Cool looking. Really limited 300 figure. You got people dressed up as the Common Riders, man. Dang, that's actually a really good cosplay. So ACGHK didn't really have like a ton. This is a bunch of random stuff. They really didn't have a lot of like, this is really it. They really didn't have a lot of Hot Toys on display at ACGHK. And I think they ended up putting the Doomsday ones in that little area as well. Obviously the one that was open. So that was ACGHK. And I think Comic-Con, before we get into Doomsday, I think these are like pretty similar. Spidey. That base is just, this base is not doing it for me, sadly. Hulk looks great, man. Very nice. This is what I really want to highlight from this. This Thor is looking really, really good. That's going to be one of the dopest Artisan figures, I think, for sure. I think that's going to turn out really nice. That prototype is really, really solid. Like the hair looks great too. Dang it. That one does look good with the beard. See, like, I like this kind of whiter logo, but I also like the grayed out one. I kind of like the clean, like, not clean, like actual, like it's cleaned off, but the where the daggers aren't like sitting right down here by the, like the mouth of the skull. I like the full picture of that without any like part of his kit being on there. Weapon X is sick too. Silver Surfer, geez, I forgot about that one. They still haven't announced this formally, this quarter scale Mando. A lot of troopers. Embo, this has got to be soon. I'm not loving these joints on these elbows. Like, this is a kind of an eyesore for me, but quarter scale, life-size Grogu, Snowtrooper is cool. Oh yeah, nice. TK Stormtrooper, Val Jordan Staff, which is great. Can't wait for that. Fixer and Sev. Ooh man, I might have to end up. You know, I'm gonna be going down this J&D Star Wars rabbit hole. This might be something that might be this might be something that's getting cut. Delta Squad. I don't know. I gotta make some cuts, man. Magnagard, Gree, Yoda. Good looking stuff here. Stacey Tin, that's a cool figure. Still haven't opened mine. I gotta open mine up. This Yoda looks really good. Luke, that Anakin, this. Oh, sorry. These photos aren't like great quality. I'm not sure why. That Anakin is not looking very good. Quarter-scale Han looks sick. This Bouche Leia looks really good. Padme's looking phenomenal too. I can't wait to get that. Also, this Artisan Qui-Gon, very, very nice. So these Star Wars figures that are shown look great, man. That is a really good quarter scale sculpt. This is a look of what's to come because they are going to shrink this down into 1/6 for the 50th anniversary. Book it. Book it. This is a great Yoda sculpt too. Man. That is fire. Supergirl. Got the comic Superman, comic Batman. Very nice. Lobo. 16 Star Wars. What's up, man? Getting all the Star Wars. Nice. Nice. Thank you for being here. Joker. Still haven't finished this movie. Need to finish it. Watch like the first 30 minutes. It was funny. Arkham Origins Batman. I'd like to get that at some point. Put him in the video game case. There you go. You get Ripley, Power Loader, Queen, Warrior. Man, that's going to be a sick display. Sick display. Got some Badlands Predator stuff. Forgot about that. John Wick's on display here too. Neo from Reloaded. Now this is what I'm talking about. See, I want this Sam Porter Bridge right back here. That's the one I have on pre-order. I like the OG suit. I like that. K-pop pass. That's it. That's what it looks like at SDCC until they put out these Doomsday figures. So let's take a 10-minute break. Come back after the intermission and talk about all this Doomsday stuff. No break. No break. We'll pump this out. Bang this out in an hour. Where am I at here? Where am I at? Man, I do not want to work tomorrow. Sheesh. Okay, let's go right up the line here. So let's talk about... So Magneto... Let's just go right into the deluxe versions, and we'll talk about that because pretty much I think all the standard versions you just get this typical like hexagon base. So we got Magneto. I didn't expect this to be the first one that would pop, like that would pop up. But man, this looks good. This looks real good. It's going to be kind of crazy to see what happens with this. So like X-Men are going to obviously be like a large part moving forward. I wonder what's going to happen with like these characters, and like, are they going to do more variations of them? Probably. But yeah, this is my mind starts going here. I think the artisan hair on here, like the wool implanted hair, is actually a really nice touch. Artisan Magneto. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ash looks dope. I think this is sick, man. You can pose this really however you want. I like how this cape has this wires and then it drapes in the back. It's like combined. I love that. Looks dope, man. Pretty simple overall, but the sculpt is on point, dude. Yeah, Neil, I gotta say Hot Toys did a really good job on the figures for this line so far. Yeah, the ones that they formally announced, yeah, we'll talk about some of the other ones, but yeah, I think this looks really, really nice. Dang. Yeah, Dranger rooted hair because it's better articulation. I mean, yeah, it does allow, like when you have that like base of the neck length hair, like it does, like the hair gets caught on the hair gets caught on the clothing. Yeah, Howard says Magneto looks damn good deluxe. Yeah, I agree. These deluxe ones are gonna be hard to pass on, man. Are the deluxe bases all different? Do they combine? I think they are all different to an extent, but I'm not 100% sure. That's just my gut says they look different. I was going through the photos. This definitely is not the deluxe base inside of this picture. Yeah, this sculpt is phenomenal, man. Crazy good. Look at that shot with better lighting. Insane. Looks real. Crazy good, man. Crazy. 10 out of 10 sculpts, says Ash. Also, I thought I clicked on the deluxe. Did I not? I guess I didn't. Oh, that's why I didn't click on the deluxe. Here we go. We got Ryan Sadler in the house. What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late. No worries, dude. Thanks for being here, man. Super fan of the channel. Appreciate you tuning into the show. So here we go. Let's get to some photos with like this base. Man, these bases are cool, but space killers. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here. It's like you get all these bases. Look how big that base is, man. Sentinel themed Dio base. Yeah, these bases are not cheap, dude. Like you're spending an extra $100 to get this basically. It's a steep addition. Clint says, why does he have an X on the belt? I'm pretty sure he has an X on the belt like when he aligns himself with like to help like the X-Men. Unifying. But that's sick, man. They crush it with the sculpt on that. Gambit, The nice thing is it's not a pleather coat. Not a pleather coat. It is a leather-like fiber material trench coat. That is nice. That is much better than pleather, because this would have been horrible pleather. Francis love this piece. Nice. Universal Key says bases combined should make for a good diorama display. This, and herein lies the problem for me, is need a whole DF 120 for them. I think I don't have the real estate nor the like enough love for, I guess, Marvel versus some of this other stuff that I have to like dedicate that much space. It's tough, man. Yeah, the bases are gonna take up a ton of space. And be so many old man figures till they're 90. Yeah, exactly. 16 Stars Pimzoid saying the same thing. DF 120 day one. I don't know. I've seen like I feel like some angles this looks good. Some of these, like I'm not loving the sculpt on some of these. Some angles it's okay. Like this one maybe. I do like this with like the cards dynamically built in. That's actually pretty dope. Yeah, some of the, I don't know, some of the sculpt is just doesn't seem right. Also, I know this is like a non-pleather coat, but is his undersuit pleather? Also, like, this is such an awkward expression for this pose. I think that's another thing, is like his facial expression isn't great for some of like the action poses that are being done. Like this maybe looks good. I don't know, something is off about it. Something is off about it for me. Overall, his outfit is sick though. I like it. Like that looks dope. Also, hold on a second. Let's just go up to the deluxe version of him too. I want to see these base photos. Let's check these out. I gotta unlock my chair. There we go. Now I can lean back. Yeah, this is a cool base. Like these will look really, really cool built into you know, put it into display, connected together. I think that's sweet. Same photos, same photos, same photos, same photos, same photos. Yeah, I mean, this is just awkward to me looking at this. I don't know. Like some of these poses just don't do it for me. That's not necessarily a knock on the figure. So see, this looks better. Like this looks better. This looks better. The portrait shots. Hello, Mike Paws Literus. Super fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. Yeah, sculpt is a little weird. Yeah, that's the way I would describe it. He does best, but he's just not cool enough to pull off Gambit. Mike with always appreciate his takes. He did the best he could. Howard says Gambit's also damn good. Deluxe. No, Howard's all in on this whole line. Going for it. Can't blame you. It's gonna look really, really good getting them all together. This is a cool base. Yeah, it's like. And then I wonder, like, what are the other figures that they're gonna announce have base wise? Like, this is going to need its own whole entire case. Just put Doomsday in there, just like Infinity War was and Infinity War Endgame. 16 says that would have been cool if the bases did connect together to form one big die. I agree, that would be sick. I think they're really gonna look cohesive either way, even though they don't connect, but it would have been cool. See, this one looks better on the right than on the left. I don't know. I have a weird thing with this. James says my issue is the hair. Huh. Like the hair's okay. Leather-like microfiber material coat. The wire in it. I like that. I like that. This is pretty cool. I do like this, how you can like take these kinetic energy effects and you can make them a wide variety of combinations. That's pretty cool. Also, I forgot to mention for Magneto, you get these metal rings for the special edition exclusive, which I actually think that's kind of cool. I would never wear it, but like it'd be kind of like a cool thing to like put on your desk or something for all the figures. That's kind of a cool addition. You get a decent amount of stuff here. You get all these different accessories. You get the cards. You get these dynamic cards. No, once expires. So it's this leather like, it's like this new microfiber material they're using. So right here, leather like microfiber material coat. Apparently they're saying that it's a lot more durable than pleather. It's not just gonna peel. So it's like it's a microfiber, and microfiber usually doesn't. Like microfiber is actually like that leather like microfiber material that they put on like furniture and stuff. It's actually like kind of like damage resistant, like scratch resistant. So hopefully like it will hold up significantly better than pleather does. Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. I like the coat. Let's move on. This is the one I'm probably the most tempted on. Clint says, are all the rings different or the same? I think they're so that one's silver, red and yellow. This one's got more gambit colors. So I think it's got the color of the character. Yep, Magneto. So it's like, it's basically they're very similar but character themed. Ash, like I said, I need two. Nice. This is the one I'm the most hyped about. I feel like of the bunch is Cyclops, man. This Cyclops just as a character brings back some nostalgia. Yeah, Cyclops with the jacket, LFG. You know what? I didn't love the sculpt. Or not the sculpt. I think the sculpt did. I didn't love the like mouth expression until I saw on Instagram. JC Hong posted this. That is crazy, man. Like that looks, I didn't really like it at first, and then I saw this and I was like, dang, okay, the expression is actually the expression is actually really good here. It just doesn't, again, work for some poses, but not a lot of sculpts don't. Anyways, the shot's sick. Day one. It's too bad they couldn't get these out like right around the time of the movie or after the movie. I think Doom is the only one that's going to come out like early access version. Also, I wonder, like, hold on. They actually, like, I'm going to guess this is like accurate kind of to his character. Are his pants and his shirt different? I wonder if they're different for the movie. That I don't know. I'm surprised they, I guess like it depends on what his outfit actually looks like in the movie for certain, but they went with this different material for the pants, and then they went this typical like Deadpool Wolverine style top for the top that's going to get damaged if you pose it too crazy. Like it's gonna get wrinkled, it's gonna get damaged. So I don't know. Yeah, really long I-beam have been cool. I agree, Clinton. This is a cool base too. I mean, all these bases are cool. This is crazy, man. Crazy. So that statue is incredible. Yeah, so we're getting Jim Lee Cyclops. Yeah, I think this is like, man, I don't know. Like I said, the one that I feel like I'm drawn to the most is like, man, this is a figure that speaks to me the most out of all of them. But it's hard for me because I like to get multiple figures within lines, and like, I don't know, it's kind of like Cyclops is one of my favorites, but then I'm kind of like, kind of need more X-Men. Slippery slope, man. Slippery slope. Love that jacket. Look, that's cool, man. Yeah, homage to the comics. Yeah, it says right up here, jacket is inspired by comic, right up at like the top right here. Yeah, deluxe version of this in Doom. Yeah. Congrats, man. I have not been paying attention. I'm trying to go into Doomsday relatively blind. I really don't want to know too much about it. We need a Wolverine in the blue X-Men suit now. Be interesting to see what happens. But this looks cool, man. And then it's like, do you need the base? I don't know if I can dedicate this much space with all the bases. I don't know. Also, like, I want to see where this, like, I want to see what happens in the movie before making a call. I think that's one of my other things. Like, I just want to see the movie first, see what happens, and then determine whether or not this is something that I want to dedicate space for in my display. I can't just go sight unseen. Even though it is the X-Men, I can appreciate that, but also, like, I want to see the movie to see what parts they, like, what they actually do, what parts they play, because it's a big investment. Yeah, Clint says, I'm looking at the suit from SDCC and it looks to be different materials for the shirt and pants. Are you looking at like the actual suit or the figure suit? I'm going to guess you mean actual suit. And yeah, I would think like they wouldn't do this they wouldn't do this like by mistake. Like this has got to be intentional, doing the two different materials. Ryan, yeah, these bases take up some real estate quick, and this isn't half of the Avengers we'll probably see. Yeah, they're gonna go crazy on this line, man. I have a feeling we're gonna get like 15 to 20 figures from this line, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, Clint. What if they do battle damage figs for every figure? They absolutely are gonna double dip on some of these, 100%. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, actual suit. That looks great right here. That is really cool. You get the multiple pieces. It would be really cool to put like an LED on these somehow to light them up. I like how these have all these LED bases too. That's pretty cool. Oh shoot, you can. I didn't realize his mask is LED too. USB powered. I wonder how they're gonna pull that off. I guess it's gonna go up through the head sculpt and then come out the back. But man, yeah, I like that a lot. That they made that USB. That's clutch. They could have definitely cheaped out on that, but that's awesome. The one downside I think is like, this is actually kind of lame. They put this jacket behind the deluxe version. They should have put the deluxe, they should have put the deluxe, or they should have put the jacket on both versions and just kept the deluxe version as the base. That's kind of lame. Especially for somebody who like wants the jacket but can't fit the base. Like, come on, you guys should have put the jacket with both. That's kind of a lame move. How many dooms we get? Probably 2. Ash is like, I Gambit, I'm happy. Nice. Switching effect looks good. I think the effects do look pretty good. Yeah, no rolling eyes. You don't need to take the head off for any reason. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see though, like in these pictures right here, you can see like this definitely has the neck seam. So you do pop the head off in order to plug in the USB. Wish there was a better way. Granger, got to get that free ring. Those rings are dope. I don't know if I don't know, man. MB still waiting on that Red Guardian. Nice. Johnny says, when did you change your background streaming music, Steve? Johnny, you know what? That's a good question. Way to be inquisitive. Is that the right word? So I just started doing the same song because this is the only one that I don't get. This is the only one that I don't get dinged on, basically. So I had a bunch of music that I was using that was royalty free. Like the person who had it on Spotify and stuff was like, this is royalty free, you can use it all you want. And somebody bought their music rights. I don't know, they sold out to somebody. So I started getting like revenue sharing on all my streams for this music. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not even messing with it anymore. And then this program that I use to stream has like a bunch of free audio files and background music, but you have to go through each individual one and add it. And then all of a sudden I got dinged on one of the free ones. They said like, you're revenue sharing this song that I pulled out of the free stock on this program. So I'm just like, whatever, I'm just doing this background song. Sorry, long-winded answer, but that's why I'm just doing this one background, same song over and over again. So I don't get, so I don't keep getting revenue sharing on all my videos. It's annoying. But anyways, this is, if there's one I'm getting, it's this one probably. This is the one that speaks to me the most out of all of them. But then again, I'm kind of like, I got to see the movie and see what else like this movie comes out with. Can't really just like do this figure and nothing else. I feel like I'm going to have to get more. So, and X-Men is important to me. So we shall see what happens and how far I'm going to end up taking it with this. But I don't know. This is the one figure I think I like the most. And yeah, man, just looking at it brings back a lot of memories. Do I like the head sculpt? Yeah, I didn't like it as much until I saw this. Like I said, like this. Like I think like this JC Hong one is, man, he nailed it. I think this looks really, really good. I didn't love the mouth expression at first, but after seeing this, like, and taking a closer look at it, I'm fine with it. Brent says Magneto's the one I like the most of all figures revealed. Yeah, that one's dope too, man. It looks great. Nailed the sculpt on that too. And I think, yeah, like this is crazy good, man. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at it. Like they're really going all out on this. Look at that. Looks real. More angry, expressive head. I agree with like, or like a yelling sculpt of some sort or something like that. I agree. There could have been something where it did a little bit more. For what I pose like, I'm sure it'll be good with how I'm good with how it looks. Whoa, okay. Next up. Well, we have this Doom's throne. And you know what? Wait, hold on. There's a question in here. Somebody had said, I think, was it Big Rib? Oh yeah, way back here. Sorry, Big Rib. Do you think the Doom throne is worth the price? To be honest, I think the throne is overpriced for what you're actually getting. That sculpt is sick. I agree, Howard. I agree. For what you get here, with this being just a cardboard backdrop, I don't think this throne is really, like, this is not, to me, looking at this is not something that's worth $200. Yeah, this just doesn't, this is too basic to have that price. I don't know. That's my immediate thought. Is it cool? Yeah, it's cool, but like, this looks like a vinyl material. Like, this is not that expensive to produce. What's up, Mr. Lawrence? Thanks for being here, man. Magneto, Xavier, and the Sentinel I'm tempted to get. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna look great with all the bases, Ranger. I agree. Yeah, the rings are different. That is pretty cool. They're kind of like tailored to the characters. So this is 33 centimeters is 13. So it's a foot. It's basically, it's 13 inches wide. Or I'm sorry, 13 inches tall. $17 wide. Like, that's almost a foot and a half. 17 inches, almost a foot and a half wide and a foot tall. That takes up a decent chunk of space, like in a display. So, and then you add in this backdrop thing. Like, this is just a big, like, you need a really tall case to even fit this backdrop in there. Translucent panels. So I guess that's cool if you like put a light back there. I guess that's cool, but don't need that. Oh, we're definitely overpriced, especially when you buy a second standard Doom for it. Yeah, me. Hey, to each their own, man. I can appreciate it. Like, I think too, like, regardless of whether or not you think something is, I mean, I think the vast majority of Hot Toys figures are overpriced for what you're getting, period. The hobby is just overpriced in general, but I really think, like, yeah, in that sense, it really just comes down to what your preferences are and what you think is worth it based on the money that you're spending. Comic book version is Doom of Doom is better. Fair enough. Seen a couple of people say that. What's up, Frank? Thank you for being here. Do you think the mystery accessory in the Ultimate Edition is ahead without the mask? I don't know. They said accessory, so like, I guess if they called it that, but like, yeah, we're probably gonna get an unmasked look. I would think so. Looks cool with him on the throne, though. I will say that. It's just this type of wide real estate like this makes it so it's hard. You can't really pose anything next to him. It's gonna take up a lot of space. That's really the main thing. So here he is. Kind of thought this was going to be one of the reveals. Oh, Bo-Katan on there. That'd be cool. Does that window light up, or is that just cardboard? No, it has like a it has a like a translucent background, so you can put a light behind it if you want. This figure just looks sick, man. Yeah, I think this is just badass villain. The outfit is dope. I think it looks really, I just think like it's a menacing figure. It looks cool. Early access version. So you get the early access version. And then I forget, what does this say? The early access Interest fans can get this masterpiece in hand right on the heels of the movie's theatrical release. You won't not have to wait long. So you get that. And then there's this like ultimate version, which is interesting. They're calling this like the ultimate version. Ultimate release is highlighted by an awe-inspiring Sentinels hand-themed diorama base. Furthermore, this release contains a mystery accessory that will be a jaw-dropping surprise for the most dedicated fans. I'm not sure why they're calling this the ultimate version. And why it's collector's pick. I don't know what that is. What's up, Mike? Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Just got in from the service and bureau of my wallet. In lieu of flowers, you can donate to my Doomsday fund. Oh man, I thought you were talking about a real funeral for a second. Rip your wallet, man. Wait, so you can get Doom early like Deadpool? It's saying the early access version, you can get it sooner versus like some of the other ones, I guess. What's up, Batman Collectibles? Thanks for being here, man. Super fan of the channel. Wait for the many variations of Dr. Doom's, just like they did with Iron Man. Marvel loves redoing stuff. That's a dope base. I like that. Oh, these Sentinel hand bases are sick, man. It's a lot of space, dude. Looks really, really good. That's cool. You can switch the colors. They're definitely going to do an unmasked sculpt. It's going to be weird seeing RDJ under the mask. If it's him, unless they swerve us. So there you go. One mystery accessory, which we'll wait to find out. I'm going to get, like, they're probably going to do a head sculpt. Neon Tech Doom, Fractal Doom, the Exochrome Doom coming soon. That's funny. Then you get the ring. That's cool with the Doom head on there. I like that. Again, though, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be pre-ordering all this stuff. I'm going to wait. I really want to see the movie, and I feel like they're going to make a lot of these. Like, there's multiple SKUs of all of these because of special editions. Like, these are not going to be hard figures to get. Will they waitlist? Probably, but like, there's really nothing in this hobby lately that has waitlisted that's been like astronomical on the secondary market, minus like a few figures. So I'm really not worried about it. Like I said, I've kind of backed off of pre-ordering a little bit. I just don't feel like it's 100% necessary at this point. And I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to dedicate that much space to it. I also, like, this movie is generating a lot of hype, and rightfully so, but the build up to this has not really been all that much of anything. Like Fantastic Four, which I thought was an excellent movie. I actually really enjoyed that movie. Good. And like, obviously kind of like teased Doctor Doom. And then, but like Thunderbolts didn't really do it for me. Captain America Brave New World, like Thunderbolts was good. I thought it was a good movie. Captain America Brave New World was fine. It's kind of just like a come and go movie though. I mean, you don't really, it's not like a crazy good movie. There just hasn't been a lot of great build up. So I don't know, man. There's not a lot of hype. I guess Brand New Day, we'll see where that leads going into this. But that's pretty much all we're getting up to this movie. So I don't know, man. It's just like, it's not Infinity Saga level hype for me. So I don't know how much I'm gonna invest into it yet. That's really it. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch this movie and be like, man, I love that. I want all these figures from that. Great. We'll see. Clinton's not getting any. He pre-ordered Hulk. Nice. That's fair. What's up, Nick? I'm in Doomsday, by the way. Dude, I believe it, man. They're casting everybody. I believe it. But yeah, we'll see, man. That's kind of where my thoughts are on that, on Doomsday overall as a whole. And they updated the cover photo, so we ain't getting anything else anytime soon. But I wanted to go over to shifting gears. Actually, you know what? Let me pull this up. These are like some photos also from Toy Arc, which these were some separate photos from the convention that had some other X-Men characters. So like Professor X right here with the like the chair. These are from, it looks like Toy Arc watermarked these photos. So shout out to Toy Arc. Professor X actually looks pretty good. Tailoring could use some work, but definitely could use some work. Man, Zippergate. Zippers are huge. I don't understand why they can't make the zippers just go straight down like a normal zipper. They're always off to the, like, they're always off to the side. The Velcro shoes. I mean, you know what? You're paralyzed. It's easier to have Velcro shoes. But yeah, this, like, I don't get why, like, why can't they just do a normal zipper? I'm like the zipper hater. Sculpt looks good though. This is cool, man. I know a lot of people are gonna want these, and these look like they actually pose and articulate. Collectible figure. I wonder if this is design is work in progress. People are gonna be buying these up. Be Saber and Sentinel. How many Sentinels does one need? Maybe 3. Yeah, Howard, I know, like, you're gonna get multiple. There's some other people who told me they're gonna get multiple as well. People are gonna be wanting those. Looks cool. Oh man, I thought this was another here, hold on. This is the other one that was shown. Like the sideshow reel. Another Sentinel base, man. Sheesh. This one is the one that needs the most work. Definitely the one that needs the most work. I think, like, this is a missed opportunity for them to do, like, the whole body, like, whatever, wool hair, soft goods, whatever you want to call it, wool hair. And they did, like, the sculpted head hair. Like, you gotta root this thing. You gotta Chewbacca this figure. And also, if you can Chewbacca this figure, you should not be able to, like, see these joints on the shoulders. That's my other gripe with this. But yeah, this one needs some work, man. This needs to work, a lot of work. Exactly. Yeah, they got to do something about this. That is not acceptable. Zeb did it better. Exactly. They can do it for that figure too. Yeah, they got to do it like that. Yeah, exactly, Renz. Yep. Did that head sculpt. What's up, Manny? Good to see you in here, man. Loving this. Awesome, dude. Welcome back. Appreciate you tuning in. Like, just say the Sentinel 6 scale. I mean, the Sentinel hand diorama with Doom looks way bigger. Yeah, I don't know what scale exactly that's going to end up being. Yeah, Clinton, the face looks too small. Yeah, they got some, they got to do some work on this. What's up, Eric? Actually, I remember. Hey, everyone. Busy tonight. Us too? Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing. Is their head sculpt should have been rooted. Yeah, I saw this Ryan Reynolds. He was walking around the convention in that Deadpool, like, costume as like a normal person. Very cool. Yeah, maybe they will. That would be nice if they rooted this. You kind of got to. Chewie's like a fur long sleeve shirt, I've learned. Oh man, we're coming up on 2 hours already. Sheesh. Okay, now I want to shift gears. Let's go over this Jazz Inc. Booth. Not too much left to talk about. We might end it on this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go to this. Let's talk about this. Man, these back computers are sick. Not for me, but I think Graham's going to end up getting this. I really do. I think he's going to pull the trigger on it. He definitely will. He definitely will. But that's really, really cool. The working TVs and stuff like that. I just worry about the quality control. What if a TV goes out? And he says, for me, nice. Very cool. Look at all those pictures and stuff. All right. And then we got Catwoman. I think Catwoman is looking actually pretty good. The one thing that stuck out to me was I think they went like a little bit too heavy on some of like the raised stitching. I don't know. I don't know like if that's accurate or not to look like that, but that was the one, I guess, critique that I have. But overall, I think Catwoman's looking pretty dang good. I don't know really how this could be. I don't really know how this could be like done better. I don't see Hot Toys ever putting in this amount of effort like what Yost has done to try to get this look in the way that it has and making it like perfectly accurate. Like there's no shot Hot Toys is going to do something that similar to that. Ooh, nice MB. Oh, we already made a custom Bruce. Very nice. Yeah, Howard says she looks great. Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty excited for this one actually. Yeah, Clinton agrees as well. This was a pleasant surprise, I guess, if you're into, you know, if you're into the Matrix, you know, getting some of these figures. This looks like similar clothing to Catwoman. This is cool. Penguin was on there too. Wonder Woman, Batcave stuff, Poison Ivy, some Batman the Animated Series stuff. Penguin, that's cool. Yeah, they did put those on all the costumes for that movie. I think like wasn't that specifically? I think I remember hearing this that like they were kind of going for like that, like kind of like statue, like Roman statue type look. Like that's kind of what they wanted their armor to look like. And then, you know what? I just want to show this real quick. I know this isn't like a great photo, but I know we're, if I can do this, let's go to Brandon's page. Shout out to Brandon Gash. If this will load. See if I can get this thing to load here. That's better. Man, these Mondo figures are dope, man. I'm super glad I ended up jumping into this line after seeing some of these. I really shouldn't have waited. I should have just did it initially, but yeah, Mikey's looking sick, dude. Raphael looks cool. I'm not a huge fan of the like the armor. I'll probably just take that off, which you can. It's removable. And then this is like Shredder. I feel like is also just crazy. Really cool. They're using soft goods. which apparently is one of the first times they've done this, or the first time they've done this on a figure, like full soft goods like this. I don't know, but very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, and look at this guy. Nice. It's awesome, man. That's very cool. Batman Collectibles. I want them. I gotta hold on. I'm with Graham. Need true 90s turtles. Man, these are kind of like they basically are 90s turtles when you strip them of all this like random armor and extra stuff that they have on there. Yeah, it's kind of like a continuation of the 90s turtle story. That's the story that they're telling. So good enough for me for now. Nice thing about Mondo is like they retain their value pretty well. So if you want to just end up selling them, or if something else was to come out, like you'd be able to sell them easily. Yeah, Raph has Casey Jones mask. That is very cool. Caustic Plastic. Oh yeah, I know. I didn't pull that up. Last Ronin is, yes, I would absolutely love if they did that. Caustic Plastic doesn't really have a lot of stuff that like I'm all that interested in, to be honest, which is just really my preference. So I can't really speak to even a lot of this stuff. I guess the one thing is like this Conan figure, which I'll pull up. This is crazy. This is a Maestro line. Maestro. This is really cool. I think they absolutely crushed this. Both of these looks. Crazy they can do this on a 6 scale figure, man. Amazing work. Amazing detail. That is an insanely good head sculpt. People are really getting good with the silicone. Jacked. That base is small. This one is not with the stairs. Yeah, both looks are insane, Howard. I agree. Conan looks incredible trying to resist. Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one. The fire in these little things looks a little bit to be desired here. Or leaves a little bit to be desired here. This fire. Yeah. But yeah, this looks good, man. I don't really have much else that they're coming out with. Like, this is not for me. Never got into Labyrinth. Never got into that. I know some people are really into it. Never did for me, so just not my thing. Not my thing. Well, we did it in 2 hours tonight. Very, very good. Very, very good. Wrinkling on that body, the painted one looks weird. Yeah, a lot of SKUs, man. A lot of SKUs for their figures. No doubt, but that is the main stuff for tonight. We got through it all. A lot of exciting stuff coming out. Good jam-packed show. Appreciate everybody in the chat being here. Please hit that like button if you would be so kind. Be so kind. And then 1 second, I got to answer this. Hello? Hello? Yep. I'm in the middle of streaming. Yes. Oh, yeah, because there's a lot of news. Yeah. Sounds good. Right now. All right. Bye. One of the biggest news nights of the year. We gotta do something for the channel members. I was literally not gonna hit that. I was gonna say I'm not hitting that like button without a giveaway. Hey, Darth Fulcrum, great stream. Shout out to Darth Fulcrum. Congrats, yo Mo. Nice stranger. Nice. Yours, get that Batman army. Nice. Good set. Everybody's already shouting out numbers here. 47. Okay, let me for the people. Let's go. The click. Okay. I appreciate the kind words, man. Oh my, what is this? Just the best 1/6 channel on YouTube. I appreciate you, man. All right, let's do what do we got? Let's roll this. Let's roll this. Let's do, somebody give me a number between like 3 and 7. 3 and 7. I'll just take first one, of course, that I see in the chat. Okay, Clinton's got a 5. Bren's got a 5 as well. We'll go 5. Let's do between 30 and 47. Between 30 and 47. 30 and 47. Okay. Happy Tyson 47. All right, we're going all the way out to 47. 47 spin. And when we say number 5, we do 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck, everyone. 47 seconds. We shall see who the winner is going to be. And thank you all for being here. 40 of y'all still here hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Please hit that like button while this thing is spinning. I would really appreciate that. 47 shuffles. Should have done 47 shuffles and a 5-second spin. That's funny. All right, slowing down. It's slowing. Wait, no, it's not. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh! OG fan. When Star Wars was just Star Wars. I don't know if OG fan is here or not. But OG fan, if you are, you can say something in the chat. If you're not, that is okay. I know how to get in touch with you on socials, I believe, but congratulations to OG fan for winning this Sabine Wren, the new one that just came out. Cool figure. Not one that I'm getting right away yet, but I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued after seeing this. So congratulations, OG fan. I will get in touch. I know sometimes you're in here and sometimes not in here, but OG retired. He left me in charge. That's funny. Clinton, my perfect streak is still intact. Gotta love it. Oh, that's hilarious, man. Darth Fulcrum. Shout out Darth Fulcrum. Congrats. Until next time. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But yes, OG fan, congratulations. And thank you all for playing. I think that was OG fan's first win for a figure. So that's awesome, man. Well deserved. Longtime channel member. Well, all of you have been longtime channel members, but that's going to wrap it, guys. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for a great show. I'm guessing we're going to get some more news here for the second half of this year. And it's finally, I feel like it's funny how all is forgiven for the first half of the year once Hot Toys starts dropping like all this crazy stuff. Now the Doomsday hype begins. Spider-Man this week. I'll be seeing that on Thursday. You guys can catch me on Wednesday. I'll be over on Wolfpack Jedi Knights Watch channel for a show to talk about this stuff even more on Wednesday. So that'll be fun. And also, before I go, I know Dranger had said, I think in our Yeah, in our opinions, they didn't show anything. They didn't show. I'm kind of surprised. Like, they showed Supergirl. That was really the only new one. Otherwise, it was like Walking Dead, which looks great, but we've seen him a couple times now. I'm kind of surprised they didn't bring anything else out in 6 scale for this event, you know, to come all the way to California, and they didn't really do any other 6 scale stuff. I was kind of surprised by that, and I really like them as a company. I love their stuff. I think they make great figures, so it's kind of interesting. But I'm sure they'll start. They have a lot of figures that are like ready to go that they're waiting on approvals for. Like Sam, Frodo, Wonder Woman's ready, I'm pretty sure, to be like released. Catwoman's probably close, if not ready. So yeah, I think like some of those, Walking Dead, I'm pretty sure is ready to go. I think they're just waiting for it to be, yeah, Walking Dead was dropping. It's probably soon, probably really soon. They just did a lot of 112 stuff. You know, so saying, Steve, you're the GOAT. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, they charge for their hotel, like the private party. Interesting. I know they had like food and drinks and stuff there too. But yeah, awesome show, awesome drops tonight, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I will catch you all next Sunday, and we'll see if we get any other news. But I would think we're probably going to get a bunch of releases here in August. I'm pretty sure August is going to be a jam-packed release month. Stuff's going to be happening, so we got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. They got to get some stuff out. Dranger says, enjoy the content you give. Thanks for tonight's stream. Thank you, Dranger. Appreciate that. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate all the support. Hit that like button on the way out. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Collect carefully.